All right, welcome to the after show. We're going to go back to this first story we talked about. Romina Garcia called into the show. She's the one who
is married to Kanye West.
Yes.
Wants to be.
Heather needs to react to this because she wasn't in these
Go
blogs.
ahead. Yeah.
I just like, God, if someone was flicking through and saw her standing there, they'd be like, what did Kanye do to Kim? Where was yours? I mean, she really did look like her.
Yes.
She wants to be just like her.
She
Yeah.
wants to be
She
Kim
loves
Kardashian.
that.
Except, I'm not sure Kim drops the N-word. And,
No, absolutely
No,
not.
no.
But I'm
Vulgar
saying her
language.
look and even the way she spoke was very, almost like she was doing an impression of Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
I don't
obsessed
know.
with her.
Crum and I are upset by this because we see a lot of domestic violence consequences and victims and things. And Deneen and Anahita really thought that she was making the whole thing up. And I have trouble.
So does Heather.
I
think
do
so
too. I think she's made it up. I think
It's
she thought,
distressing.
I think her goal was to be famous, and she thought, what could I say that's so shocking? You know, it's almost like, if she was to, what would be the most shocking thing you could say? And that's one of the other things,
It's
bad
a-
attention is good attention in her mind, which
it's
is
a-
so horrible. Something else is wrong with her then. If it's not
Either
domestic
way.
violence.
Clearly,
So
yeah.
you called attention to the flip-flop. She was like, oh, I'm not with
Right.
him. But then in the beginning,
that's-
she was
that's
like,
the
I would go
cycle.
back to him in a heartbeat if he asked.
But that's what people who are abused do.
No,
Yeah.
but
That's
she
their
is. I get
cycle.
that, but
That's
that
what they
wasn't
do.
the way
was
she was
like-
wording it. She was wording it. She kept giving you the right answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what was weird. Like when you were like, "So, did you change your perspective? Have you left him?" And she's like, "Yes." And then on 10 minutes later, when we kept talking about it, she was like, "Well, I don't want to be hypocritical by putting out a video to my fans telling them that it's wrong because if my boyfriend wants me back, then I'll go
I
back
do
to
it.
him."
But if you've ever met someone, a
It's-
woman or someone who's been
it's
abused,
consistent with
that's
the-
consistent.
I
They're
have,
gonna
though.
say,
But
they're
that's
gonna say
why I
like,
feel
oh no,
like
I'm
she
not doing
studied
it. I'm
it.
not gonna do it, and then they'll
Then they
go
do
back.
it. Yeah.
I almost feel that's like she studied it. It's
Yeah.
like we've all seen the Lifetime movies.
Well,
Like,
I
almost
gotta
feel
tell
like
you.
she just is like taking the points and,
Right.
and just trying to. I mean, come on! Today was the greatest day of her life, Dr. Drew.
I
being
hope.
on your
If
show.
this is the greatest day of her life, she got a little.
I'm so conflicted.
For
I'm
some
so
girl that's just
conflicted.
sitting-
Well, here's
Where is she
the.
from?
I'm not
Like-
conflicted because I'll tell you where I've got a problem, which is if she is, the whole thing's false and made up. The damage she may be doing to her listeners,
That's what
to
I
her
mean.
viewers,
Yes.
could be the same thing as if somebody yells fire in a crowded theater. Yes, she's entitled to her free speech to do whatever else she wants, but when she starts damaging other people, then it's a legal matter. I think.
What if the girls go, ew, I liked her because she used to teach me how to do fake eyelashes. Now she's saying,
No, I
should
saw
let
the
my-
responses.
They love it.
There's so many responses on there. Did you see them that
Yeah,
they're
she has
sharing
170,000
similar
followers.
experiences, saying, "Oh yeah, well my dad beats me too, and I knew it was because he loved me," or "I'm in an abusive relationship too, and now it's horrific." I looked through all the comments, and then I look at their profile pictures, and they're so
Can you
young.
deal with this on Pop Trigger? Can you deal because you get that
We
same,
talk about domestic violence all the
But I
time.
mean,
on
would you
Pop
deal
Trigger.
with this story?
Yeah, I could. On Monday I
Yeah,
will.
why don't you
Yeah.
do it? Because you
Yeah.
reached that audience.
Yeah,
They need to be.
I will. I definitely will.
All right,
Oh,
good. So that's my
sad.
answer.
Well, it's just the same type of horrible stuff where they learn how to be anorexic on,
Yeah.
I
you
know.
know, through their
Yeah.
There is a
they
lot of
learn the
copycat.
tricks, or they try to say it's not so bad. Or,
Right.
I've been anorexic for 12 years. Don't believe what your mom says. You won't die. It
Right.
doesn't affect your blood count.
Right.
Like all these. So I almost feel like it's that same kind of
Sure.
like
Have so
lies
much
trying
Well,
responsibility.
to.
you find people that support your point of view. It's almost a
Right.
shared delusion there.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I was gonna say.
but I question though for our viewers would be, is she making it up?
Right.
Yes or no? So go ahead.
Yeah, you heard Deneen and Anahita say they didn't quite believe her. Obviously, Karamo and Dr. Drew think something's going on, so let us know what you think.